Okay, the audio messed up in the video I made yesterday, so we're going to try this again and see how it works out. Okay, this is all about understanding a narcissist, and that's complicated. Um, they're very complicated individuals, the way their mentality works. The first key element of a narcissist is they live inside a delusion, okay, where generally speaking, you and I live in reality. And we can see reality, we can cope with reality, we can deal with reality, where a narcissist does not. They live inside a delusion they create for themselves. Okay? Now it touches base with reality. Don't get me wrong, it's like in her world, she knows I exist, okay, but that's about as far as things go. So, I've got multiple videos where Tara admits different things that she's like, oh, well, my bad, my perception, my perception is this. And some of the key elements here is you have to understand is that she admits, hey, okay, this is reality and I don't believe it, but I don't care because I've got brain damage. That's how her circular reasoning works. Narcissists wrap themselves in these false logic arguments. It's what they do. Okay, so once you understand that, well, let's just watch this one real quick. You guys have probably seen this before, but this is making you think about how she works internally.
Caught saying, the Dear Jane letter demanded that I have sex with you every day until you leave.
That's how I perceived it.
Okay, just stop.
Excuse me.
That's what she said to you when you get caught lying like that. Because the document didn't say that.
That's how I perceived it, and that's what I said.
That's right. That's how you perceived it.
I perceived that as rediscovering you want to haunt me. Okay, that's how I perceived it.
Okay.
My bad.
Yeah, it has been, let me finish speaking, it has been that you perceive things incorrectly from what the actual reality is, and that's been our problem from the very fucking beginning.
Okay. And you take advantage of it.
I don't take advantage of it. I keep trying to tell you it says in that letter, it says in that fucking email.
Yeah, that goes on to me trying to get her to stop doing this stuff. And I understand now she can't. It's impossible for her without true mental help until she goes into her doctor, tells the doctor the real truth, like showing her these videos. Okay, she will never get the help she needs because when she goes into the doctor, she tells her doctor her version of reality, which, as we just learned, is not the truth. So she will never get help. She will never get better. And the reason behind this is, in part, because you enablers, her close circle of friends, we're protecting poor little Tara. What you're doing is feeding her mental disorder. The end result for one of these people, every time, is drug abuse and suicide. Because in their mind, they see a world that doesn't exist, and it keeps getting smaller and smaller and smaller as reality attacks them the way they see it. And when they get to a certain point, that's it. You guys need to understand that. All right. So that's the first step in that. Now let's go through this. This is her saying, I gave up on you because you hate me and I can just feel it. I keep trying to get you to like me. And I mean, for years you've acted like you hate me. Well, here's me hating her. Where's it at? Here's me hating her anymore, even more. I mean, she's like, oh, I'm getting fat. She wants reassurance. Hey, baby, I got you. I'm good with chubby girls now. How's that? There's your reassurance. Here's hey, more sex. Yeah. Celebrating, this was in June of last year, celebrating, hey man, we're coming up on our 36th anniversary. We're not 100% healthy, but yeah, we're making it. We got silly ways to do things, but we're making it. Here we go. More and more and more and more. You guys have seen some of these stuff. You have. Okay? You never support me. Well, here we are. Hey, man, don't worry about our date night tonight. Go take care of your business. Right. But remember, I don't support her. Facebook, toxic. Yeah, well, I know. Keep telling you to get off of it, especially get rid of your damn toxic friends. You enablers. Oh, he'll punch me in the face for the smallest mistake. Hey, man, please watch this in the future. Let's try not to have that happen. All right, no punching in the face. More and more and more. These are all text messages over the last 6 months up to when she decided to get therapy or whatever bullshit excuse she's using. More and more of it. More of it helping her. Oh, that's the wrong video. All right. So, as you can see, Tara created an illusion that I hate her. Okay? That's part of her victimization and need fulfillment that she's getting from you, the enablers. That makes her feel special. Oh, look. Everyone look at me. I'm poor little Tara. Because she doesn't want to be part of the crowd. She's got to stand out. Okay? She does so by illusion. Over here is reality. You can see our marriage wasn't the greatest. I'm not going to say it was. Okay? Needed a lot of improvement. But we were to a place that I mistakenly thought we were going to be okay at. Now, she found a new victim. All right. The next part you need to understand is what's called mirroring. Mirroring is where they take on the role of their victim. They suddenly start liking the same music. They suddenly start liking the same cars, clothing, political viewpoint, all this stuff. They become a mirror of the victim. All right. So, let me point this out if I can find it. I just found a new video. That's why I'm going to say this. Let's see if I can get this to play.
Brain, and that's what I'm saying. I was becoming someone I didn't like. I hated myself. I did not want to even be myself.
Okay, there she admits, okay, because she's mirroring me. She kind of always has, okay. I was becoming someone I didn't like because what she had actually done is found a new victim, okay, that she didn't want to be me no more. All right. Because you're repeating right now, and I want to make sure I'm very clear of this, and because Riely Roden, you told me, said exactly the same thing you just repeated.
What?
I don't know what you just said.
I've been sitting here talking for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I know, but what did you just say just now? Because Okay, I've been sitting here talking for 10 minutes. When you create lies in your head, and you create so many of them, you can't keep up with them. It's the same thing he's been saying since the Trump election. Over 4 years of him nibbling in your ear.
You've been saying weird shit?
No, that's not what you said. It's what Riely Roden said. It's on my public page.
What is it? What?
Yeah, I know. You're
Well, because I said so many things.
Yeah, I know. That's a problem, isn't it? You can't remember.
I said, I'm tired of people telling me stuff. Stop telling me stuff.
See, when you make up the lies, that's always a problem with lies. We all should know this, at least. Your enablers, of course, will make some excuse for it. So when you make up lies, you have to remember the lie, okay? When you're not making up a lie, when you're just telling the truth, you can remember the truth every time. You know, I feel better now because you have...
I feel better now.
Because... Why do you feel better now? Because
you don't want to waste a bullet.
No, that's not what you said, and thank God I got it on video.
Okay, then what? I feel better now.
I feel better now because you have knives and guns and all this stuff. Right. You said that, right?
Yeah.
That's exactly what you told me. No, hang on. Yeah, I know. I know. Well, handguns. You said guns, but either way.
Hands.
Okay.
Hands and...
You said guns and knives and what, you know, it's exactly what Riely Roden, now I got to back this up because it's funny.
Okay.
You see, when you first started cleaning the dildo house, that's what you called it, dildo house, right?
It was a joke. He knows about it. Everybody knows about it.
Okay, but you call it the dildo house constantly, right?
Okay, you know what?
Okay, no. Well, she was worried that I was getting ready to start talking about some of the extremely derogatory things she said about that house and those family. Yeah, but I haven't, and I won't air that at this point. I'm not going to, because I'm not going to air it at this point, because that would be vengeance, really. I've got them, all all the text messages and things like that that she said. So anyway, that's what she was worried about right there.
Here's what we're going to deal with,
No,
because
you're
you're projecting.
Contain me again, please. I gotta go. Seriously, I'm gonna get the fucking animal.
Okay,
please.
what we're going to do, and I'm going to make sure we say this because it's going to go in the letter too. It's already in there to be. Because the letter I'm handing you when you leave.
Okay.
Closure, yeah.
Okay.
And so for 4 years, Riely Roden, you've told me, he said this exact same words you just repeated behind your ear. Matter of fact, you used to tell me, I saved it in text messages, oh, I'm tired of him talking about you. And I said, well, why don't you tell him to stop? You didn't, because he's actually helping you to vilify me. I just want to make sure that that's clear, because now you're repeating his exact words back to me. But you told me, oh, I'm not listening to him.
All right, she just admitted. She repeated his words right back to me. Oh, but that was from years ago. Keep watching.
Yeah, he's been doing it for 4 years, because you slipped up about a week ago and told me, he goes, you said something about, he's still going on about you.
Notice the response? Because it's the truth.
Saying that you're a danger to society because you're a Trump supporter and you own guns and whatever. That's exact words, and I've got that on video too. Okay, yeah.
Yep, she just admitted, yep, he's still doing it. Over 4 years now, and she's mirroring him because she has selected him as a new victim. That's the way the bait works. Okay, that's the way the victimization selection works. All right. Now, the bait. From what I know about Riely and all of his mental problems that he has, the bait in this thing is something that Tara knows well. It's called right. Okay, and the bait in this, now if she ever gives you the bait, she loses her power over you. So that'll never happen. Actually, it may in her case. All right. Once she's got you on the hook and you put that ring on her finger, then she gives you the bait. Okay, she also gives you the little insulin shot between the toes, because that was the plan that she and that girl down there cooked up to kill me. Okay, now she's the poor little widow who'll inherit that house over there, and all she had to do is let you bang her one time. Yeah, that's the plan of Tara, by the way. So, that's the bait, that's how that's going to work. Let me help you out as to why all this happened. I'm bringing up another video, I'm just making sure it's there. What this is really all about is her and her little cadre of friends trying to get me red flagged and take my guns away, is what it's about. That's what pissed me off.
So that's Mike.
Okay,
I mean,
so why are you going to have him with you?
because I have a very bad gut feeling because of, even though I keep telling people, shut up, I don't want to hear anything, I keep hearing from people really weird shit.
Really weird shit. Like, you know, oh, I take care of my animals. There wasn't a whole bunch of cat shit on top of my RV and piled underneath there and trash. Yeah, really weird shit. I.e., the truth.
Like really weird lies about me.
Remember, that's a lie. There wasn't a whole bunch of cat shit up there. He faked the video. Yeah, it's got to be fake somehow.
Really weird threats to me, shit like that. It's making me nervous, and I feel unsafe.
So what you said just a moment ago, so now you're kind of hiding the truth?
No, I'm not.
I'm sorry, what did you say just a minute ago then? What were you afraid of?
That you're going to kill me.
There we go. Thank you for admitting that.
Okay. Her sister pointed this out. Back when they were still friends, 10, 15 years ago now, she kept telling her the same thing. Oh, he's going to kill me. He's going to kill me. You think after, 11, 12 years I'd figure out how to do that, wouldn't you? Yeah, it's all a lie. All right. Let me show you some more lies.
He's been drinking.
He's been drinking. He's an alcoholic. Now, that goes back to someone she picked up. And these are, again, enablers. This guy was AA member, lifetime, tells all these stories, right? Well, found out that his stories were actually bullshit. He's never drank in his life. He adopted stories from others. Found that out. Either way around, oh, Bill's an alcoholic. It's like, huh, really, Ray? Help me out, man. All of these things have to happen before me to be an alcoholic. Which one of these things have I done? None of them. Oh, you're a dry drunk. I was like, what the hell's a dry drunk? Oh, you're functional in society if you drink a lot. And I was like, so? That describes like 90% of America, son. Yeah. See, Ray made a bet with Brian Costa that he could get in her pants. Oh, yeah, man, I can woo her away from him and blah, blah, blah. And she knew that. She's not dumb. She was trying to use him to make me jealous. You think I'm jealous of an 80-year-old man? If you can open your legs to that, man, you know, she probably did anyway, but that's a whole other story. So either way around, he's been drinking. See, she's setting this up. She's trying to convince the police, oh, you need to come take them guns. She's going to say here in just a minute.
That's right, I'm a drunk. I'm an alcoholic. I'm not a drug user, at least.
She's always had a problem with drugs.
Boss, WNSS.
Oh, that's right, I've got guns, so therefore I'm a danger.
I thought every time I talked to you, you couldn't hear me.
All right. Again, Riely Roden's words coming out of her mouth, mirroring the new victim to get me red flag and take my guns, and that's where you screwed up. That I ain't gonna put up with that shit. That's why these videos are going out there. Okay, that's why I'm still thinking about, you know, remember all that nasty stuff you said about Riely and, you know, their family, and yeah, still thinking about dropping that out there too. Still thinking about it. Anyway, around, that is how a narcissist works. They create an illusion, and you can see she's trying to create the illusion here. When the cops showed up, I told them, I was like, hey man, you guys ever dealt with a narcissist? You know, they create, one cop's like, yep. I said, all right. I said, oh, this is total bullshit. I said, you've been out, I said, one of them, I said, you've been out here before. You know I'm not stupid. I don't do stupid stuff, especially if I've been drinking, don't touch guns, whatever. He goes, yep. I was like, she's just trying to get you to take my guns. He goes, yep. I said, well, I said, it's just a domestic thing, man. She stays in there tonight, whatever.